Weather is basically the way the atmosphere is behaving, mainly with respect to its effect upon life and human activities. Most people think of weather in terms of temperatures, humidity, precipitation, cloudiness, brightness, visibility, wind, and atmospheric pressure, as in high and low pressure. In most places, weather can change from minute to minute, hour to hour, day to day, and season to season. Climate is the description of the long-term pattern of weather in a particular area. Some define climate as the average weather for a particular region and time period, usually taken over 30 years. When scientists talk about climate, they're looking at averages of precipitation, temperature, humidity, sunshine, wind, velocity, phenomena such as fog, frost, and hailstorms, and other measures of the weather that occur over a long period in a particular place. Climate and weather are not the same. Each refers to something completely different. The difference between weather and climate is a measure of time. Weather is what conditions of the atmosphere are over a short period of time, and climate is how the atmosphere behaves over a relatively long period of time. When we talk about climate, we look at periods of years, decades, and centuries and the weather that occurred over this time. When we are looking at the weather, we are looking at a period of days or weeks. Now, let's discuss the elements of weather. There are 7 elements of weather, namely the temperature, air pressure, wind, humidity, precipitation, clouds, and visibility. The first element of weather is the temperature, which is a measure of how hot or cold the atmosphere is at any given moment in a specific location. The scales typically used to measure temperature are Celsius, Fahrenheit, and Kelvin. The instrument used to measure temperature is called a thermometer. The second element of weather is the air pressure, which it is the result of the pressure created by the weight of the air in the Earth's atmosphere. It is called barometric pressure, named after the instrument used to measure air pressure, which is the barometer. The third one is the wind, which it is the large-scale movement of air from an area of high to an area of low pressure in the atmosphere. The speed and strength of wind are determined by the distance between the low pressure and high pressure areas, as well as the difference in air pressure. The anemometer is the instrument used to measure wind speed, and a wind vane or weather vane is the instrument used to measure wind direction. Fourth one is the humidity, where it is the amount of water vapor that is present in the atmosphere at any specific time. Water vapor is nothing more than water in a state of gas. And although humidity and its effect can usually be felt, it is normally invisible to the naked eye. The hygrometer is the instrument used to measure wind speed. Fifth one is the precipitation, which it is the water in its various states, which form after condensation, transform water vapor into liquid, or into water droplets, or solids through snowflakes forms. which falls to the ground after it becomes too heavy to stay on the air. Precipitation can take the form of rain, snow, hail, or graupel. A rain gauge is the instrument used to measure rainfall. Next is the clouds, which the water droplets or water in different states like ice and snow crystals form after water vapor reach condensation level and could no longer remain in gaseous form. The advanced instrument meteorologists use to study clouds in detail are weather satellites and radars. Last element of weather is the visibility, where it is the measurement of the degree through which an object can be observed over a certain distance. This measurement is crucial when conditions like mist, haze, fog, and freezing drizzle are present, which can severely impede visibility.